Lord Sun Ce, there you are. Allow me to thank you for heeding the call.
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
Liu Bei, I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
He may be a little uncouth, but I think he's a dependable ally.
Well, look at you. You've made some strides since we last met.
So you are serving under Lord Sun Ce now. It is good to know that you have found a worthy lord.
I still don't understand. Why you couldn't have chosen our brother, though.
Do not take Zheng Fei's words to heart. He simply misses you.
But looking at who's here, it reminds me of the times we fought Zheng Jiao and Dong Zhuo.
Our brother, Lord Cao Cao, and Lord Sun Jian's successor, Lord Sun Ce. Indeed, it does take me back to those days. Once again, the fiercest warriors of these dark times have gathered. Yuan Shu will be no match.
Let's begin. Now then.
Do it! Advance! We will attack Shouchun from the east! Justice is on our side! Everyone, advance! Yuan Shu, a self-proclaimed emperor, is nothing but a fool. I shall have to stop him myself. An opening! An opening!
We'll attempt to infiltrate the castle by scaling the walls. Push forward!
Advance! return from the east!
Justice is on our side. Everyone, advance!
When she, a self-proclaimed emperor, is nothing but a fool, I shall have to stop him myself.
We will attempt to infiltrate the castle by scaling the walls. Push forward and cut a path through the enemy.
Gotta be quicker than that. Head on attack. Show me just how. Such a move is!
We should use the ram to break the gates. Can I rely on you to advance the front line? Clear a path for it.
I have secured the area.
There's no need to assist us, Cao Cao. I shall crush any enemy who comes our way.
You dare bare your fangs at Lord Yuan Shu? Ingrate! You shall pay for your indiscretion! Begin the advance!
Speed in numbers. We just have to cut down every foe that stands before us.
Fabled Imperial seal is in my grasp. As such, I am your emperor, ruler of this land.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring glory to our forces! Time to end this! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer.
The enemy is on the back foot!
The enemy officer has been
Keep pushing
defeated.
them back! Go on!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Numbers alone should have secured our victory!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have finally latched onto Shou Shun's ramparts.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Soldiers of Wu, take heart. How wonderful. Sweep the enemy off the walls.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ladders have been secured to the castle walls. Come, let us take the ramparts.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring as many comrades as you wish. You shall not enter the castle. Not while I'm around. shall not let you run amok in the castle. What? The enemy has breached the castle walls? Time for you to fulfill your duty as my personal guard. Engage these insolent curs who
The enemy
harm
officer
your emperor.
has been defeated.
Do not let them near Lord Genshu. The emperor, protect him.
The enemy officer
Costs us our lives.
has been defeated. You really are something special. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Behold, the majesty of a true warrior!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Making quick work of our forces.
Tide is turning in our favor. Increase the pace. Press the attack.
Pathetic. Couldn't stop them after all. Could I?
But the enemy officer has been
Attacks
defeated.
from the rampart should abate now. Come, let us advance the front line.
All right. The siege tower has reached the walls. Now we can storm the castle. Come, stalwart heroes of Wu. Now is our time to take the castle. Time to advance.
Damn it! I cannot hold out
The
any
enemy
longer.
officer has been defeated.
I have failed in my duties.
Good. With this, the enemy assault should wait. Now's our chance. Press the attack.
No need to fret. Wait here for now.
This battle should have been ours for the taking. Our strength is unrivaled. Show them what
The enemy
we're
officer
made of.
has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
Excellent. Broken through the gate. Invade the castle. Bring me Yuan Shu's head. Now advance!
The gates! We won't be able to hold out much longer!
My instincts tell
The
me you
enemy
should
officer
stay here.
has been defeated.
Wait.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Hold. We need to assess the situation.
We are holding back. Let's run in there! Come, my glorious heroes! Come with me! Fight alongside me!
Yuan Shu has about to happen. Something is amiss. Only we could strike at him directly. Time is up. Let's go.
It would seem there are some who conspire against your Emperor. Protect me, my fearless warriors! Wretched pests! You would dare hinder the Emperor? Leave me no choice. I must retreat. Someone attend to me!
We are winning! Don't let up now!
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
An opening! Looking rough. Now, looking rough. Now,
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer.
You never fail to amaze me. You're not done yet. Regroup at once!
Still got some fight left in you? Very well. I shall accompany you till the end.
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Well, Sun Tzu, in the flesh. It has been some time. I shall forgive you for the blasphemy of not kneeling before, given our relationship. But if you bear your fangs at me, I shall not spare you.
It's not as if I'm ungrateful. What's more, I have an obligation to you. I'm the one who handed the Imperial Seal over to you. I have to take responsibility for that decision.
There we go. Gather my elite soldiers. I shall accompany your glorious Emperor on his expedition.
Wen Shu's presence in this war cannot be overlooked. It will be best to stop him if we can.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate. Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
I knew it. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. No way. I'm gonna lose. Take this. Take this.
The enemy officer
You did good.
has been defeated.
You never fail to amaze me. Wretched pests. You would dare hinder the Emperor? Damn it all. Leave me no choice. I must retreat. Someone attend to me!
I cannot afford to fall here.
It's thorny, but walketh the ship.
Let's go.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Gotta appreciate having you around in a pinch like this. Almost makes me emotional.
Adapt. It's unthinkable. My great army, my glory!
The enemy officer.
Shattered in...
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
Miserable curs! Can you dare call yourself my soldiers? Show some backbone!
Enough sight for sore eye. This cements our friendship even more strong. You've done it! Don't worry about the sleeping.
Bear witness to my power. Got this. For that. I've been waiting for this. Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Hey, over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long. Protect us.
My glorious heroes! Come with me! Fight alongside me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot accept this. I won't. As long as I possess the Imperial Seal, I am the Emperor.
The Imperial Seal holds neither power nor value. How ironic, Yuan Shu, for it is you who have shown me this. I shall go on ahead on my own 2 feet, together with my comrades.
An impressive display, worthy of Lord Sun Jian.
It was an honor. Is that the proper response? But really, I was given the title of governor, and this was the least I could do.
Yes, about that. His Majesty is considering giving you the title of the general who attacks rebels, and making you the Marquis of Wu.
Wait, you're serious?
Very much so. It is His Majesty's wish that you administer Jiangdong. You would not dare to refuse this offer, would you?
Of course not. I gladly accept. Please express my gratitude to His Majesty.
Very well. I shall do so. I look forward to seeing even more feats worthy of your lineage, little conqueror.
Little conqueror.
I wonder how long it's been since we've last had a drink.
Not so long, I imagine. Though it certainly does feel like it.
Things had been quite busy, to be sure. We have witnessed the end of an era in Jiangdong, with Lord Xuansu taking over from Yuanshu. They are two completely different men. Yuanshu would never have been an emperor worthy of the name. And yet, I called him my lord, only for a short time, but still, perhaps I too am unworthy. Unworthy of serving Lord Xuansu.
I've heard that you often rebuked Yuanshu for his despotism. And, in the end, you abandoned him completely. You've shown you can be trusted.
Lord Zhou Yu.
Now that Sun Ce is the Marquis of Wu, we are becoming even busier. And, in all honesty, it's getting to be a bit too much. Having your help would make things easier, Lu Su.
Haha. Your persuasive words have worked better than any cup of liquor. And now, I cannot refuse.
Lu Su. Ah, you're just the man I wanted to see. Allow me to introduce Lu Su. He will be fighting alongside us from now on.
I am glad to be in your company.
He is. Lu Su took care of me while I was at the magistrate's office, before I entered Sun Ce's service.
Took care of you? Not at all. I gave you a single storage room.
And the food stored in there saved the lives of many. I've trusted him ever since, and we have become close friends.
So then, what do we need to focus on at the moment?
Our territory has spread as rapidly as the rays of the rising sun. As a result, we lack stability.
Of course. One is often at the most vulnerable when things are going well. I should be able to help you on that front. I shall serve as your arms and legs as we pave the way for Lord Xuansu's road to conquest. Excuse me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer
has been defeated. This territory is ours.
I'm impressed. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Sorry for dragging you all the way out here. And you needn't be so formal and polite with me. It was only recently that I joined the Sun clan. That's why I'd like to get to know everyone better. Grow closer. I figured I could start with you. I can see your guard's up. You can relax, though. I've just taken an interest in you. The Sun clan's roar has been heard throughout the land as of late. Lord Zhou Yu cited your service as a great contribution to such advances. So, I'd like to hear why you joined up with the Sun clan. And don't skimp on the details, please. Perhaps you and I are similar, having entrusted Lord Xuan Su with some kind of hope of ours. For some time now, I've dreamed of setting out in these turbulent times, dashing through the land along with warriors of prominence. And I did become involved with many such individuals, but among them, Lord Xuan Su was simply on another level. I knew I could entrust him with my aspirations and concentrate fully on my efforts to realize them. So, that's my story. I'd like to hear yours, whenever you feel ready to tell it. I really went on there for a while. Regardless, as we're fighting under the same flag, wouldn't it be best to be on friendly terms? Ah, that's just what I was hoping to hear. You know, I'm actually feeling a bit overwhelmed here. Despite being a newcomer, I've been given an important task, laying the groundwork for the Sun clan. To accomplish that, I will need to rely on the opinions of those who have traveled throughout the land, like yourself. As such, I'd really appreciate it if you'd join me in discussion from time to time. It would be like a secret strategy council. You'd really be doing me a favor.
Working hard, I see, Huangai.
Why? This is nothing. If we are to continue our rise, it's going to take all the effort we can muster.
I'm grateful, but... are you sure you're not overdoing it? I've heard you've been extremely busy.
Overdoing it?
The princess is right, you know.
They say being busy is a privilege to be had. But it's never good to go overboard. Besides, you're getting more attention than I am.
Actually, I've been trying my best to be inconspicuous. There is no need for you two to concern yourselves. I am merely doing what is required of me. And you as well, Princess. I am tough enough to endure this.
Well, if you say so. But we won't be able to succeed without you. Just keep that in mind, okay?
I assure you, I won't forget it. Thank you, Princess.
attack Jing province and defeat Liu Biao. That's what the Emperor has ordered?
Yes. Although we should bear in mind that Cao Cao is likely to have influenced the Emperor's decision.
I know we should be glad we have the Emperor's trust, and a chance to avenge Lord Sun Jian. But it doesn't feel quite right. It's like we're dancing to Cao Cao's tune, like when we fought Yuan Shu.
It seems that Cao Cao intends to take on Yuan Shao, who now dominates Hubei. So to prevent getting struck from behind, he wants us to take out Liu Biao, who might be an ally with Yuan Shao. Very cunning of him.
Still, Liu Biao is a problem for us as well, and we stand to gain something from defeating him.
It would be revenge for Father's death.
The enemy of our enemy is our ally, I suppose. However, becoming a tool for Cao Cao may not be ideal, considering our future plans for our kingdom.
Cao Cao took advantage of chaotic circumstances to gain control of the Emperor, so I realize that we need to be careful with him. But I think I'm going to obey the order. We of the Sun Clan are the Han's loyal warriors. That was the ideal Father always strove for. It wode be a disgrace to him if we refused a call for aid from the Emperor while claiming to be building a kingdom that will protect the people.
Lord Sun Ce.
This isn't the time to waver. We now have the strength to take on Liu Biao. This is for Father. Let's get our revenge.
There is something I'd like to ask you, given your skills. During the next battle, Sun Ce will lead our main force to Mount Shisai, to assault Liu Biao's main camp. Meanwhile, I want you to take a separate force to the rear, in case the governor of Lujiang, Liu Shun, decides to make a move. A former officer in Yuan Shu's army. His post was originally to be Sun Ce's. Yuan Shu promised it to him as a reward for defeating Lord Lu Kang, the governor at the time. But then, he reneged on the promise, and appointed Liu Shun instead. Since absorbing Yuan Shu's remaining forces, Liu Shun has been building up his strength. When Sun Ce attacks Liu Biao's main force, Liu Shun will undoubtedly try to attack from the rear. That is why I want you to conquer a stronghold on the Lujiang side, so that you can keep an eye on them. We will have to fight Liu Shun eventually. It makes sense for us to try and eliminate as many of our rivals in Jiangdong as possible. Are you willing to do it? I appreciate it. The situation is murky this time around. It's best we take every precaution we can. As Sun Ce's influence grows, his number of potential enemies increases. The veteran officers, Lu Su and I, are all keeping our eyes out. But... no, let us not talk about this. I do not want my pessimism to spread to you as well. Let's begin. Now then.
Right. We can do it! We of the Sun clan have longed for this moment. As the blade of the hand, we shall strike our long-hated foe! Let's move out, everyone! Forge on ahead and hold nothing back!
Remember the plan. I leave Liu Shun and his ilk to you.
We shall guard this position. Brother, you do as always and charge on ahead as you see fit.
I knew I could count on you, twin! Come, let's give this fight all we got!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sun Sua is focused on Liu Biao's forces. Now is our chance to strike at his back. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He is. It's Sun Sua. Glory to the man who strikes him down. None shall get close enough to strike Lord Sun Sua. You'll have to get through me first.
Liu Shun's men are on the move. As planned, we shall strike at their rear, circle around from the east, and quickly take control of the base.
Now, advance! Turn the table.
Do you intend to strike Liu Shun's army head-on? The enemy officer
Not how I would
has
do
been
so,
defeated, but I leave this to your discretion.
Another one falls behind me.
Finally, on equal footing. We better get our pace back.
This is hardly enough to stop us! Forge ahead, straight on through!
Let's get serious. Time to act. I see it. Good eye.
No wonder the enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
How graceful you were. I can't help but gaze at your feet.
The little conqueror, Sun Tzu, trampling the Shan Yue people underfoot, all for the sake of domination. His ambitions must be thwarted. You could be... No, that's not possible.
On me! Swan Tzu is our quarry! Oh my gosh! They're after my head. We'll just have to take all of theirs instead! Let's go, everyone! Here with you, Lord Sun Sua!
Sacred purpose is a ferocious indeed. An open. Let's get serious.
Another one falls behind me.
This'll do. Bear witness to my blood. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Size. Yes. You must be.
What? Been flanked by Sun Sua's forces? So our tactic has been used against us.
The detachment seems to have made a dent in their defenses. Unrest is spreading through the enemy ranks.
Yo, you! I knew they'd come through for us. Now then, let's go. Time to clean up the rest of this riffraff.
I am glad to have you with us.
Let's go.
Come, the enemy is rattled. This is our chance. Begin the advance.
Weak! We're the adversary indeed!
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward!
Looking rough. Start the advance! I see you.
Time to act.
Trying to catch Swan Soul off guard.
At the very least, I shall claim your head and strike a blow to your cause.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Take this! Got this.
Now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I should think of something quickly.
Let's get serious. Concentrate. All my might.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Almost at our limits.
Looking rough.
This isn't good. We can't lose here.
Now is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Retreat is our only option here, as regrettable as it may be.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactic. The enemy officer.
You have rushed in at my time of need. I shall never.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are just starting to get good. Especially now that you're
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The tide of battle is with us!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Many more to go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're leaving your allies.
The enemy officer.
We no longer have to fear attacks from the rear. Go, Sun Tzu. Take your revenge for Lord Sun Jian.
The time has finally come. I could not have made it this far without you, Junior. Knowing that you're watching my back means that I can afford to be just a little careless out there.
I know how to get the job done.
Open here. Time to act. Let's go.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Just want to die.
Any foe will crumble when caught off guard.
Attack! There we go. Got you. Open it serious. There we go. Turn the table. Got it. Curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. Concentrate. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So the cub has grown into his own. The Sun family are a force to be reckoned with. For the sake of Jing, you must be dealt with.
Stop right there, Huangzu!
Damn.
He escapes!
This battle is ours! Raise a cry of victory, men!
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer?
enemy officer
true warrior
has
of the
been
three
defeated.
kingdoms. That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit immediately.
Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training. Officer has been defeated. And up with all my might. Time to act. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Hunter attack. I see you. Hunter attack. Officer has been defeated. Now, this territory is ours.
Well, here you are. Here you are.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Tzu. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Tzu will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well. Agreed. And as it happens, I have received another worrying piece of news.
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu, and the now leaderless Shan Yue. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade Xiangdong. If we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them, the ground we stand on will swiftly collapse.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Tzu's will. But now, the cracks are threatening to show. It may be wise for us to hold for a moment. We cannot proceed without solid footing, after all. But I know Sun Tzu, and he's not one to just stay put.
You never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuen. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou Yu to hold up the flanks and consolidate our gains, my mad assaults would be as useful as charging the sea.
Sun Tzu.
What's with that look? I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
This family. But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Tzu should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithful siblings, right? There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Tzu, until your particular talents are needed again.
All right, all right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been going on, and he'll want to hear the news.
Well, with a battle of such a massive scale, a kingdom-wide strategy can affect its outcome. To that end, a text called The Six Secret Teachings might be of use. I can provide it, if you're interested.
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, good thing you came when you did. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself. This man here.
Who, me? I don't think I fit that description at all. Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am Louis Meng. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Lu Su. Wu depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
I appreciate it. I'm determined to fully develop my skills as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was amazed. They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone to vouch for you.
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his role model. Isn't that right, Louis Meng?
Lord Lu Su! It isn't just some opportunistic flattery, though it is rather embarrassing to say such a thing directly. In any case, I intend to continue improving, even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the Shan Yue again. We may have gone about things too hastily.
They are merely a rabble. I doubt they will pose much of a problem, although... I hear that Yuan Shao and Cao Cao are about to clash in Heroe. It's possible that one of them was worried about us intervening, and so instigated the uprising.
Either way, we will do what we always do. Rout the enemy and quash the uprising. Nothing complicated. We're counting on you, too. Keep an eye on Lord Xuan Tzu, would you? Just in case. Please, don't say things like that. I'm worried enough as it is.
Have a little more courage. Then again, we ought not disregard your intuition. Let us all keep our eyes and ears open and watch for anything suspicious.
Well, it's almost time for the meeting. I just hope we get through this battle without any more misfortune.
Let's begin.
Right.
Yes. Now then.
Fine.
One guy. We can do it.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and take control of the area.
The enemy officer
Don't let me
has been
down.
defeated.
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them.
The enemy officer
Shall not let
has been
outsiders
defeated.
take it from us. Begin advancing.
The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win.
The enemy officer
They're going after
been
not only
defeated.
me, but Chuan and Shang too. I have to stop them, quickly.
On me! Chuan is our quarry! There they are! They're charging forth from the fort!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stop them! Time to advance!
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish
The
each
enemy
enemy
officer
before me.
has been
It
defeated.
inspired courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
We crawled back somehow. Now, it's our turn!
Another one falls behind me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There he is! It's Swan Tuen! Glory to the man who strikes him down! An enemy ambush? Where did they come from?
We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. If they are hiding forces, it will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Time to advance!
This mist does not bode well for us. The sooner we are out of it, the better.
Take back our strategic position and open forward! Time to finish. Begin advancing.
So, D1, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty.
Let's get serious.
Better ready yourself. Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families.
Out of my sight for that. Rough. Take that. Got this. Time to act.
The foe is disorganized. That makes them harder to read. It'd be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
You have grown stronger. But your journey must end here.
Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. How you have sinned. Let's get serious.
Sunsua ceased to exist.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve. Better ready.
Battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Almost at our limits.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Oh, gotta be quicker.
Another one falls behind me.
Watch the master.
Nonsense is just being
enemy
scattered
officer
by the wind.
Has been defeated.
Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
He's gone, for now at least. Are you injured?
An opening! An opening! An opening! Take this! Take this!
This advantage is out. Let us press on. You're here. I am thankful for the help. It's a herb show of skill.
The enemy officer
that I can attest
has
to.
been defeated.
Well, he managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We best be careful.
Now, strike down the Sun leaders! With our own hands, we shall protect our land!
Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's an ambush.
Hold formation! Prepare for battle! So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns!
Begin advancement!
Draws near! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Graceful you were.
The enemy officer has been
I can't
defeated.
help but gaze at your feats.
Good work. We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us.
Cannot just let it end like this! Oh, comrades, let us press our army forward and take the Sun leaders! Begin advance!
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs your support.
Got this!
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back!
Impressive, as always. There's a lot I can learn from you.
officer has been defeated.
We shall crush this
the enemy
rebellion
officer
and make
has
our
been
nation
defeated.
strong. This was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment. Sun Tzu, where are you? Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore. What the hell? I didn't expect this. Sorry. Chuan. Xiang. Jill, you hear me? My friend. Our country. Our family. You must... Took you long enough.
I have finished, Zuluan. He has survived, though he is still unconscious. Such deep wounds would have spelled death for most. It seems he was born with an exceptionally strong constitution. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able to fight the same. I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sinsua go into battle again? Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest, no matter what either of you say. We could fake his death, just as we did with Lord Sun Jian. Once the rumors spread, those pursuing him will withdraw. I know that I'm being impertinent, but as a doctor, I am duty-bound to put my patient's life above everything else. Please, you mustn't tell anyone the truth.
So, my brother really has...
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Ce wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you forgotten that already?
But Lord Changpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why you of all people should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Ce expect of you? I understand your sadness, your pain. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat. Without our commander, our forces are in disarray. We cannot allow the enemy to take advantage of us in this state.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
We should help.
My brother really is gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangsheng too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? But my weakness may end up putting all of you in grave danger. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the Kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory, and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Recently, we have been hearing reports of potential upheaval in Lujiang. There are rumors of Governor Li Shu plotting a rebellion.
Another rebellion. Things have been getting worse and worse since we lost Lord Sun Tzu.
The death of a leader always brings conflict. We should consider this a good opportunity to eliminate some of our rivals.
I have also heard that Li Shu is receiving support from Cao Cao. We should quell the rebellion swiftly, if only to suppress his influence. What say you, my lord?
Yes, I agree.
Many thanks. Now then, let us prepare our troops for battle. The kingdom has not yet recovered from the loss of our leader. How about taking the field yourself to prove your might to the other lords?
Fine. I will defer to you in terms of battle plans, Zhou Yu.
Go ahead. Go ahead.